Hello there, this is another mission guide, and this time we take a look into one, if not the most hated of all missions, Eternal Grow. I have to admit I was afraid of this one, because even with a good hero team this mission used to cause me problems. So I checked wiki and YouTube on this topic and found some really useful vids like Eternal Grow hard mode with 3 heroes. So let me start with a big shout out to this Krschkr guy. He beat the mission with only 3 heroes. This is some next level achievement, so guys, definitely check out his video. That's some next level stuff. Basically my tactics are very similar to his tactics, but obviously I did stuff with 7 heroes and not with 3, and also I tried to make a very general build which works for any character. The trick is simple: as long as you have a minion master at each gate, 1 beep necro with spirit of life and enough firepower, you can do the mission and save all 12 tree singers relatively easily. The key is to not kill any of the Luxon turtles, only the last turtle group, which triggers the cutscene. If you follow this simple rule, you may get some of the Luxons as allies, and I think this is kind of random which and how many you get. On my first run I got even 2 siege turtles, but on the second run I got only Luxon warriors and allies, and they didn't have much. Never mind, let's go one by one and start with the player and the hero builds, and this time you'll see some new ones. Like I said, I try to choose a build which works for any profession, and guess what? Signet of Spirit Spammer, great damage, spirits can even body block and tank. I think this is a perfect bar for Eternal Grow. As long as you are wielding a staff, the Beep Necro will give you nice energy regen, and all you have to do is place the spirit at each gate. Our first hero is a classic Beep Necro. The most important skill in this bar this time is the Spirit of Life. You know, in order to keep the 3 singers alive, we must heal them all the time. The Luxon turtles will use the Turtle Siege attack, which deals AoE damage, but the Spirit of Life takes care of the damage. On the second and the third spot we have Minion Masters, Aura of the Lich, Bone Fiend, some protective skills, kind of a classic MM build. Minions and spirits are the bread and butter in this mission. The more you have, the better. Minions take damage, the afflicted get distracted by them, even body blocked. And I almost forget, don't add a Death Nova to your MMs, because the 3 singers have Death Nova and they have 19 Death Magic in hard mode, so they can take care of this role easily. We also have 2 E-Surge Mesmers, one with res, one with fallback. And I haven't mentioned the importance of resurrection skills yet. I recommend bringing at least 2 or 3 res skills in case something goes wrong. Your team can still restore stuff if you have brought res. And finally we have 2 ritualists. The first is a classic Soul Twisting Ritu with fallback. I think fallback is a great skill to reduce the time while running from one side to the other, and it's also a great speed boost for the minions. And the last hero is a Ritualist Lord Healer with some massive AoE heal. Recuperation is a must-have. All non-spirit allies get plus 4 HP regen. This is very useful, and also this hero can help out the Beep Necro if needed. Just a tip, definitely give your MMs 1 Bloodstained insignia each. This will make their minion creation way faster. So this is our hero team. To be honest, you can bring any build, but I believe it's better if you don't go into melee range in this mission. Let the minions do the dirty work. And a few more words about what we gotta do here. Defeat the afflicted forces. There are 12 groups in total, and for the bonus objective we must protect the 12 tree singers, and all 12 must survive the battle. In case they take damage, you'll see the bar going down a bit, but if they get healed, the bar will go back to normal, so don't restart the mission if in case it drops a little. Alright guys, let's do this. So the first thing we do is flag our 3 Necros. They will be stationary during the mission, and the rest of the heroes will go with the player to help one side and the other one. Put the Beep Necro at the central tree and the 2 MM somewhat closer to the gate, but not too far from the Beep. And another tip, if you place your spirits close to each gate, you can maintain 2 copies of each type. But obviously if you use summon spirits, one of the copies are destroyed, but this can be used as an advantage. The first part of the mission is kind of slow. We get a few Luxon groups come every now and then, and a total of 6 turtle teams. The order is west, south, north, and west. We also have allies like Danica, Brother Menlo, and several Krschkr NPCs. but luckily their death does not cause game over, but they can be useful, so pay attention to them and help them if you can. When the first siege turtle group arrives, don't panic, stay inside the grove and let the spirit of life do the work. You can even micro rejuvenation and recuperation on the ritualist hero and just go from side to side and help kill the incoming waves. I will speed up the next few minutes, really there is not much to talk about here, just keep the 3 singers alive and the Necro heroes flagged. In case the Juggernauts go too far, you can bring them back, just talk to them and they will follow. I like to keep them in this central spot at the beginning and only use them when the big afflicted groups arrive. By the way, the aura of the Juggernaut gives +1 energy regen and they can knock down foes, they can tank a bit and slow down the enemy. When the 5th turtle arrives at the northern spot, you can go out and catch the last turtle group. To be honest, you could simply wait and destroy them at their spot, but this would probably destroy another turtle there, which could become a useful ally after the cutscene. So better if you go ahead and find the turtles at their spawn point, and you can body block them with spirits and heroes, and their death triggers the cutscene. Now quickly flag the Necro heroes to their position again and get ready. You can micro the soul twisting ritu or even the healing spirits too, and place your own spirits on both sides if you feel like it. Sadly we got no Luxon turtles this time, they are OP if you get 2 or 3, but at least we can use the Juggernauts finally and bring 1 to the right side and 2 to the left side. Good to know the left side is more dangerous because the warrior boss comes here and we need some more DPS there. Don't leave the groove, stay inside and let the minions and spirits take care of the afflicteds. You see they do a very good job with body blocking and with DPS too. In case one side gets overrun by the enemies, have them more and leave the other side for some time. When the warrior boss arrives, which is around at 10 minutes, definitely have the MM hero on this side and only leave him if the boss or most of the group is done. To be honest, after this point on it's a walk in the park now, nothing dangerous, just the usual afflicted creatures. The monks and allies like to tank in the back, you can't really reach them immediately, but the warriors and the rangers are in front, you shall destroy them first. I don't want to repeat myself too many times, so I will stay quiet till the last group. So the last group has two bosses, a ritualist, which is a great healer, and an assassin with some shadow form build. Advised to not unflag your MMs yet, because you may get some sneaky afflicted warriors and they can kill the tree singers very quickly. Just make sure both sides are protected. Regarding the boss group, try to kill the small guys first, the monk, the ally, the mesmer, and focus on the Ritu boss after. You can bring the whole party against the two bosses if no more fools left on the left side, and after some time the ritualist boss will give up and the mission is completed. So guys, this is probably one of the easiest ways to complete Eternal Groove. You can also use summoning stones, helps a lot, or pop a concept, use pecans and so on. Hope this guide will help out some of you. The build codes you can copy paste from the description, and as always, thanks for watching and see you next time.